Welcome to the Barbershop. I'm your host with my co-host, Keith. How's it going?
Good, Matt.
Oh, yeah, and my name's Matt.
Yeah, your name is Matt. They all know you, though.
Yeah. Well, what'd you do this weekend?
Not much. Well, I guess we did go to Fort Worth on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And went to an amazing restaurant there called Buttons.
Yeah. Saw some jazz and,
Oh, my gosh. It was such a good music.
and chicken and waffles.
Yeah. It's delicious.
That's
I didn't
cool.
know if I was going to like the chicken and waffles. But Amanda insisted that I order it.
Yeah.
So I did. And then I got some macaroni and cheese. And then yesterday I worked at the farm.
That's cool.
What about
I
you?
worked at the farm in my shop and watched my team lose in the NBA championship.
Who's your team?
Well, they're not really my team, but they're the guys I'm rooting for because they're the last two. I'm rooting for LeBron and the Cavs
Okay.
because they lost last year. So we've had, for the last 4 years, the same two teams play each other.
Okay.
So there's really...
So it's like the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a basketball guy, but I know when I was younger,
So
the
we've
Chicago
had the
Bulls
Golden
was
State Warriors play, and then they've played the Cavs, I think the last, for sure, 3, and I'm pretty certain the last 4 years. And so Golden State won 1 year, and Cavs won the second, and then Golden State won the year after that. Now it's time for the Cavs to win again.
How many games do they play?
They've played 2, and the Cavs have lost 2, and they looking horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. But what is just shocking is that there's a lot of... They're in the NBA, but they're so good, and they get to come back year after year. They're, but there are other teams that are really great. But how do you stay on top for 4 years straight?
Mm-hmm.
Or just those two teams have been on top for 4 years straight. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you keep your edge?
How do you keep your edge? I don't know.
By getting good haircuts.
That's exactly right.
Go in and get an edge up. You know what I'm saying? A little trim.
The high and tight.
Look, if you look good, you play good. Yeah, that's why I always wanted Jordans.
Yeah, exactly.
I told Mama, what did Payless shoes used to sell? Some knockoff Nikes. I forget what they were called.
I don't remember either.
I remember my mom trying to talk me into them. I'm like, no, Mom. That's so embarrassing, Mom. What are you doing to me?
I didn't know better. I liked Payless because it had those slanted mirror benches.
Oh, yeah.
Loved that.
Oh, you're so easy to please.
Yeah, I wasn't one of these prissy
Luckily,
kids.
they're all going out of business, those Payless shoe stores, so you can get those slanted mirror things for your bedroom.
I could. That would be so awesome.
Get some good crotch shots.
Only you would think of that. I was thinking of some good calf shots.
Yeah, just look at my shoes and my calves.
Look at those sexy calves. Let me see those sexy calves.
Yeah, my hot baby mom is like, what's with all the mirrors? I don't know. I just kind of like them.
Yeah, it's a perfect.
Makes the room feel larger.
It's a perfect bench to put your shoes on.
Anyway,
Come stand next to my slanted mirror.
So
how'd the Cavs do last night?
so let me tell you, it's all about game one. Is why game two they lost game two.
Okay.
And so LeBron, who I think's been the greatest player in the last 10 years, and I'm not going to get in the argument of whether he's better than Jordan or not, because I still think Jordan's better.
Okay.
But this guy's great. But he is kind of like, I feel like and team. He thinks he is the team.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he does carry so much. And he does so good. So I don't want to take away. But first game, to go back to the story, is he gets them within 2 points, and then they get to shoot some free throws. And the guy shooting the free throw on the Cavs, who needs to make both of them to win, makes one of them to tie. Okay? So they make
pressure.
one to tie, so it's tied. He misses the second, okay? Well, another Cav rebounds, but for some reason he thinks they're ahead. They're only tied. And there's still 4 seconds, which in basketball, that's enough
It's enough to score.
Enough to, call timeout and get a shot off. Well, the guy just takes off and dribbles it out. And it's made a lot of ESPN news. And LeBron's looking at him, yelling at him, throw, shoot, throw, give it to me, and the guy's not paying attention.
Oh my God!
And this guy's a
professional.
It's like something you see in the high school almost.
Exactly.
And he just dribbles it out.
We're in Little League
then
here.
Bron walks up to him with his hands up, and you can say he says, "What the F?" to him. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy realized what he did. At first, when the buzzer goes, he's like, "Yeah," but you could tell, like, then he realized, not yeah. We got to go into overtime. Well, that just like deflated the team.
Yeah.
And it brought up some team unity issues.
I'd say.
And then they kind of showed up like they were still not united last night. So
it's still tender.
It's still kind of tender. They didn't need 3 days or 2 days. They needed more like a week and a half. How quick can guys get over an issue like that?
That's a great question.
It's like you can say something bad about my mama, and I can get over that quicker than if you caused me to lose the high school championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to be that guy. Yeah. Laces out, Dan.
Yeah. Die, Dan.
So, but to keep your edge, to keep your cool and get to come back year after year. One team, I was watching a 30 for 30 ticket, and there's only so many teams that get to come back year after year after year in any sport. And to have a legacy like that, you got to be disciplined. You got, and the sad thing is, you will get knocked off the top sometime. Mm-hmm. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, death will do it, if anything else. But to maintain it, that's impressive.
I'd say. The Dallas Cowboys went to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Yeah. And there was over a stretch of, 4 or 5 years they went 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
That was back in the
20
90s.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was a youngster and rooting for them.
Yeah, me too.
Loved them.
They went to the Super Bowl with the Buffalo Bills back to back.
Yeah, so going back to another team. They went 4 years in a row, the Bills did, to the Super Bowl. Lost all 4 of them. And 2 of them went through field goals.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And that came out, that Ace Ventura movie came out right about then, too. Don't thank the guy.
I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
Yeah. So, but I've always felt sorry for the Buffalo Bills.
Well, I didn't know all that because,
Yeah.
I wasn't much into it. I just knew that my cousin liked Dallas, and, we watched a couple Super Bowls, and that meant that I liked Dallas. And
I mean, would you rather be 3rd and 4th place or be the 2nd place team that lost 4 years in a row at a championship?
Yeah.
Because everybody remembers the Bills for that.
Seinfeld has a routine on that. He talks about the guy in 2nd place is the number 1 loser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He talks about, you get the gold, you're excited. When you get the bronze, you're like, well, at least I got something. Mm-hmm. But if you get the silver, it's like,
that was this close.
You almost got it. Of the losing group, you came in 1st place.
Good job. Yeah.
Anyway, you should watch that. It's a good.
But I do find it impressive that men that keep their competitiveness sharp,
mm-hmm.
stay on top.
Yeah.
Like Seth Curry, who's on the Warriors. What does he do? What's his habits? Things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, does he take a 10 o'clock poop? Who knows?
I love out of all the possible habits he could have.
He's got to be regular.
Make his game great. The only thing you thought of was his bathroom routine.
Because no basketball guy's coming up there like holding their abdomen going, man, I'm stuck. I'm plugged up.
They probably don't eat the day before.
They got to eat, man. They go through so much energy and calories. They have to eat something.
All they got to do is drink water.
They juice it up.
What kind of other routines might he have? Like maybe a wake-up routine, or maybe a devotional, or maybe a workout regimen. But the only thing, how much time do you spend on the John, Matt?
How much time?
Sounds like that's a
Depends on how long the episode of TV is. I'm bad about like grabbing the iPad and just walking around. Like I'll do dishes with it and do chores, I'll walk right to the John, and like it used to. Now it's the newspaper,
Such is the life of the stay-at-home dad.
Till my feet start tingling.
Did you ever see that Home Improvement episode with when Tim builds that man bathroom and the toilet's got this reclining toilet, and it's TV's coming out of the wall? It was awesome. That's definitely what you need.
I'd love that.
Oh my gosh.
I was enjoying the game because, talking about watching championship games, whether they're, so where do you do that at, and I had a fun night. I set up the little TV, my wife's laptop, but I could bring the big TV in too. But in my shop, and I just sat there and did some woodworking and tidied up my shop. Like I was in my cave with a sport that I liked.
Yeah.
Having a cold beer, or actually my little girly beer that my buddies call it. But
what kind of girly beer?
It's kind of like a fruit beer. It's called White Claw.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got fruits. It's fruity.
Got it.
Don't judge. Don't you dare judge.
I don't even drink beer.
You're laughing at you don't even drink beer.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so I was enjoying it, drinking my beer that I can't drink in front of other guys. And my closet beer.
What a shame. When you have to change what you drink in order to be cool. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
People always told me I'd get used to the flavor of beer.
Never did get used to it. Yeah.
Never liked it. So yeah, staying on top.
Yep. So hats off to those guys. They probably have a good bowel movement before a game, I would think. That would be a way to get a guy just bouncing and going with the ball and everything. And then have you ever, like taken farts when you stepped? Like if you just wanted to, this guy's like playing up close and personal, try to, be man on man defense, and then you're just going, that'd be hilarious.
Ridiculous.
He'd be like, "Oh, like what's going on?" And then you just juke him and go to dunk it.
Speaking of staying on top, you got a girl on the way.
That's right, man.
Congratulations.
My wife has finally got another female in the house. Because it's just been me and her two boys. My two boys, too. But,
I was going to say her two boys.
Today, I'm not claiming them.
Yeah. When they act right, they're my boys.
Yeah. So
you're excited.
I'm excited. So that kind of makes me start thinking. I've started noticing everything little girl-like. Like I never cared to notice things.
Yeah, it wasn't on your radar.
It wasn't on my radar.
But now.
Yeah, you got some advice. You got a little girl.
It's a pretty big blip on your radar.
How old's Eden?
She's 8.
So you've had 8 years of this, so you should give me some advice.
I have loads of advice to give you.
I have lots of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls are wonderful.
Yep. So the big mind-blowing thing is, I have to keep the kids a lot. And then Sarah started telling me about there's ways to potty train. Well, I've never potty trained a little girl,
Oh, it's the same way you potty train anything else.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
Like a dog, you rub the nose in it, swat it on its butt.
That is one way. I mean, it's not recommended.
Yeah. Anyway, I was worried about that. There's, different hardware there.
Yes, there's different hardware.
And anyway, all these women, we were with my wife and her friends. They're like, "Oh, you got to make sure you wipe them." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Little boys, you just dingle it and put up the pants."
Yeah. I mean, unless they go number 2, and then you've got to wipe.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. Just kind of. I'm just nervous about it. There's all these
off air.
things.
I'll tell you a little bit more
Off
about
air.
how.
I don't think this should be an off air thing.
So we talk about wiping little girls on air. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well,
But we can talk about something related.
Well,
like
other
potty
little
training.
stressful things is them dressing. What did he say? Top
Yeah,
to
said
bottom.
top to bottom.
That's right. That's what they were telling me.
I was gonna say that, but
Why
I don't
don't
want
you
to say
say
it on
that?
air.
There's nothing wrong with that. See, here's the thing,
Tim.
too. Keith, we're going with this. Because it
Oh,
makes
my
us
gosh.
all men feel uncomfortable when we have to potty train a little girl.
Yeah, I guess I just never even thought about it. I just thought,
Because it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
all right, top to bottom. That's it.
Top
You
to
know?
bottom. I'm glad we got that off your chest.
Yes,
How do you feel now?
I'm great.
I'm just saying, there's
Yeah, there's
nervousing things about men getting girls.
Yeah,
It's different.
it is different.
I hope she likes basketball.
No, she's not going to. They're completely.
She's not going to like basketball.
Well, she might. I don't know.
Man. I mean, I don't mind. I can build doll houses.
Yeah,
And I'm going to build a little kitchen thingy-majobber.
You should build me a dollhouse. I was supposed to build a dollhouse this year, and I didn't.
Well, you come over to the house. We'll build a doll house.
Yeah,
Bring.
she's got these My Life dolls. They're
Oh, they're big.
a foot and a half tall.
Oh, wow. How
got
big
a-
of a doll house you got to get?
It was going to be a big one.
Oh, wow.
That's why I didn't get done.
Yeah. I'd go get her like a little Lego girl. What is that, 1.5 inch tall?
She was doing Lego girl Legos there for a while.
I was wondering how those things sell,
And it's one of those things when you get into like the whole gender discrepancy, conversation, and boys and girls need to be the same. The thing that happened with the Boy Scouts recently, and and you see that girl Legos just don't thrive. They don't thrive like boy Legos for sure.
Yeah.
And not every girl's meant to be an engineer, and not every boy is either. But
Yeah.
she played with them for a while, and then it was on to the next thing.
That's cool.
Whereas my 10-year-old could still sit down and play Legos. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not getting them Legos anymore. I'm getting them like IKEA furniture so they can just put that together and then I sell it. No more Legos.
Yeah.
We've turned this thing
You're done.
You're good at putting stuff together. I've noticed this.
Just dressers from
It's
here
so
on.
funny because your kid could take like a Lego thing. Let's just say it's some Star Trek Lego set.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 5 million pieces. He'll sit there and follow those directions and make the Starship Enterprise or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But then later in life, the little boy gets older.
Mm-hmm.
He's us. And you buy some bolt together out of the box furniture, and you're just like, "What the heck?" It just blows our mind, and I'm like, "I don't know. We kind of done more complicated things as a kid."
Yeah. The guy that made the instruction manual's never even seen the furniture before. It's just like, what is this? This doesn't even look right.
Yeah. But little girls, some of them might play with Legos, but probably not. So there's all this little things.
You got to you'll get into some dolls.
I've been practicing my doll voices.
Yeah.
So.
I don't
They
think
sound like Kermit the Frog, so I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah. He's like the creeper doll down the road.
Yeah.
The creeper guy.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to play today?
She might shut her dollhouse door on me. Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
I've never even played dolls with Eden.
Oh, see?
So
How
you-
about tea parties?
I've had a tea party, yeah.
Yeah.
Like one.
One.
But as a dad, there's a lot of things that you need to pay attention to your girls, but really just affirming them and what they're doing. You don't necessarily, have to get into their thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to playing with a doll here or there, but
You've heard it here, everybody.
It's
Keith
just
don't
never-
mind playing with dolls.
thank you, Matt.
Yeah. It's,
Dobson's got a great book
yeah.
that you should read for sure. Every dad should read that book if he has a girl, and it's called Bringing Up Girls.
There's questions and worries,
Yeah.
about all that.
You're going to do great. You're a great
Yeah.
dad.
I'm not, I have to dress them a lot, so she's going to look kind of Raggedy Ann.
Mm-hmm.
2-color socks, maybe a tennis shoe and a boot.
But you're a hair guy, so you'll be able to do a nice hair.
I had to do all the braiding and
The
everything
braid,
in
yeah.
at the cosmetology school.
That's good. You
Yeah.
you remember any of that?
I'll give her the cornrows that she never had. I don't know.
Farmer
The fishtail braid. That's a braid. The
fishtail.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to do that?
I did it a few times. I got a book that'll, I'll Lego it. Follow the directions.
It's like the book of knots.
Yeah, it's next to the Boy Scout book. It's just different hair knots.
You'll have to. My girl always wants me to, keep a head, a band. What do they call it?
Yeah,
a hair tie.
Hair tie. How good's your ponytail?
Not good at all.
Not good at all.
No.
So I got the hair thing going for me, so that's good.
Yeah.
And
Tim's got a hair tie on.
Yeah. I mean,
the guy's bald.
Yeah.
Let's see him.
He's got.
He's got 2 girls. Oh.
Yeah.
He's still wearing them. They're adults.
Can't let
I'll
it go.
never let go, Jack.
Yeah. So little girls just. I can already tell if the baby comes out looking like the mama, I'm going to be very happy. If she comes out looking like me, moly and bald, well,
yeah, that's going to be rough.
It's going to be rough.
But, when Amanda and I had our second boy, I thought I was ready to be done. And she was talking about having a girl and this and that, and I had really decided that I was fine with just 2 boys. But when Eden came, I was really thankful that we had a girl because it was awesome. So your situation will be almost identical to mine.
Yeah.
The fact that you've got 2 boys and a girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So speaking of that, we had a big hailstorm coming through, and I don't know how that just came in, but it did. And here's the transition. So the car got beat up, and we're looking at new cars. And so we were thinking about, hey, we're going to have 3 car seats now.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have this little girl, and then Charlie's in this little lightweight booster seat that just kind of...
Yeah, and he could get out of that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I think the cop would I don't know. I mean, has a cop ever pulled a kid out and I got a tape measure. I got to measure this boy. And actually went to the inch.
Yeah, and car seats, they just get so annoying after a while.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. You need to be thinking about space.
So we start looking at family vehicles. And I love my man van, the Silver Bullet, Toyota Sienna minivan.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I rock it.
Yeah,
you know
you
what
do.
I'm saying? But my wife is just too cool for the minivan and does not like.
So is mine, but I make her drive it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so
what kind of car does she drive?
She drives a big Ford Expedition.
Did you say that you had a hailstorm?
Yeah, hailstorm came through.
How bad was the hailstorm?
It was pretty bad. Knocked out windshields and stuff.
Golf ball size or
baseball,
bigger?
Yeah.
Baseball size hail.
Yeah, last
Did you get a
week.
picture of it and everything?
Sarah did. Killed some chickens. And,
we need to post that on our
Killed a deer
Facebook
and a
page.
sheep.
Killed a deer and a sheep?
Yeah, down the street. Mm-hmm.
Send me some pictures. We'll put it on our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, and then guess what?
Tell me.
The boys were walking with Sarah last night down the dirt road. They came across a baby deer and just sat there and held it and pet it and everything.
But that was dying?
No, it was just there.
It was just standing there and let them hold it?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I know, I was waiting for a flogging, like a hoof flaring up and getting them.
How big was the deer?
It was a small baby.
Did you take it home and make it a pet?
No, it took off, ran away.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But in the back of my mind, it's like, ooh, relative.
Did the storm do any roof damage?
Yeah.
You going to have the insurance come out?
I'm planning on it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now
I got to get up there with the ball peen hammer, kind of finish it off. But.
This is where it went through the roof, conveniently in
that
our
was like
laundry room where it's only tile.
Yeah, it picked up my sawzall and cut through. I don't know how. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm glad you survived the
So
hailstorm.
anyway, we're looking at major family purchases.
Yeah.
So this girl's already,
costing you.
Costing me. Yeah. gotta cut it off. No.
Yeah.
So looking at cars. So I like lots of cup holders because everybody has drinks,
Yep.
Some people are super disciplined and we're not eating and drinking in our car.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been around those people?
Yeah, I've actually been that person.
Make me extremely uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, it wears off.
Yeah.
Everyone swears when they get their vehicle new.
We're not eating and drinking in it.
It's like a month later. Thing is trashed.
Yeah.
Suckers are stuck
McDonald's
in the
wrappers are on the
carpet.
floor and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you thinking an SUV?
I want a big, large SUV, maybe an old hearse, funeral home limo. They're pretty cheap. I saw a retired ambulance. I thought we'd get through traffic pretty good.
Is that a big problem down there and wherever it is that you live? Because it's so popular.
Out in the boondocks, the herds of deer just get in the way.
It'll just give them a...
Yeah. And so there's all types. I knew this one guy, we know, we won't, he had this stretched out excursion.
Yeah.
It's like they cut an excursion in half, which is the largest SUV Ford ever made, and then just made it even longer and put 3 doors on it, not 4 doors.
Yep.
So it was kind of like a limo excursion.
You mean 6 doors instead of 4?
Yeah.
3 doors on one side?
Mm-hmm. That's why you're here.
Yeah, because
clarify.
3 is less than 4.
Yeah, to clarify.
Clarify. It's pretty cool.
So.
Custom made. Diesel engine.
That'd be cool to have something like that. There's all types of cool large vehicles for families nowadays.
Totally.
I saw, the little short buses?
Yes. I've ridden one before.
Yeah. We all thought so.
I actually had to ride it for daily.
Daily.
Even.
So, I've seen them jacked up, put on a 4-wheel drive pickup frame. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I thought, well,
they have
there's
some really cool 4-wheel drive vans, like a conversion van. Mm-hmm. That's what I want, is a conversion van.
Yeah,
but
my
Amanda
buddy
won't let
Justin wants a big conversion van that has the bucket seats on the back.
they're so
and then
amazing.
that bench seat that kind of goes back into the...
Like a queen-size bed?
Yeah. Man. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go to Disney World in that puppy.
Dude, they have some vans like that. They're executive vans for guys that have a driver.
Uh-huh.
And they are cool. And I want one, but Amanda said no.
Yeah.
She thinks they're creeper vans. She won't let me have one.
I'm like, we put a refrigerator back here, a microwave.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Because kids are always like, I'm hungry.
It's a mini RV.
And you're like, walk back there and make a PBJ. They're back there just opening up the fridge, making a PBJ, and
No
you're
problem.
going to whatever, Wally World.
For those of our viewers who may not know, he means Walmart.
And so that's the local mall. That's some of the old men at the barbershop go, well, I went down to the mall, and I kept thinking, where'd they go? And they, because Walmart has an eye store, a nail salon, and a haircut place. So, and it had a McDonald's there in Stephenville.
You do insurance.
And they do taxes. So
some of them have banks.
So these old men, this is like a mall.
Yeah.
And so when they say, I kept talking, I was trying to figure out where they were going. They were coming to the barbershop getting a haircut, and they're like, I'm going down the mall. They were going to Wally World. That was the mall.
Yeah, it's not a very big one.
No, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think your daughter's not going to bring in that much issue when it comes to the car.
Women bring stuff.
I know, but
they bring stuff.
It's not that much.
I mean, it's like, I need 2 handbags.
I think a hearse is a little excessive.
Does your wife bring like 2 bags, like one to go into places and then one in the car?
Nope. She's pretty simple. That's what I love about her.
That's awesome.
She just got one little purse that she runs around with.
My wife brings like 2. One is a business that's got all of her business stuff.
Okay.
And then one of it is like going to church, going to family, friends, whatever.
Yeah.
Outside of business.
Sort of a duffel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So another thing is like, if you concealed carry or you carry a gun in the car, you got to think about how you got to do that.
Like other than the glove box, or
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Other than remember the.
I'm gonna put this in your car seat, baby. Don't tell anybody.
So, remember the gun racks used to hang on the back of the windows?
I think you're inventing problems that she's going to bring into your life just so you can buy more guns.
I'm going to have the best skeet shooting little girl shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eden shoots.
Yeah. My wife's actually a better shot than me.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
She's probably better at you than most. Better than you at most things.
That's why I married her. Because she's, Matt, will you do this? When I look over at her, and go, you're normally better at it than me.
Yeah. So yeah, Eden, she's got a little 22. Her papa bought her. Mm-hmm. She goes out there and shoots that thing.
So having little girls, you don't necessarily mean you're just gonna princess it up. Like it ain't gonna be Barbies, and I mean it can be Barbies.
Yeah.
But
Well, we didn't allow Barbies in our home.
well, you didn't allow Barbies in your home. This is different.
It gives the girls a false impression of what self-value and worth should look like. Body type.
Oh.
Body image.
Body image.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde hair and whatever.
Big boobs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Teeny tiny
Waist.
waist.
Yeah.
Tall, long legs.
Yeah.
It doesn't help much for the short, chubby girls.
Yep. But
They're never going to live up to that
never gonna
expectation.
live up to that.
Genetics won't allow it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we don't have a bone
or what do you mean if
stretcher.
you're because I mean, you know,
Imagine you looking like a Ken doll. It's just never going to happen.
no, Ken don't have a chance. It's just not fair to Barbie to, you know, they quit making the Matt dolls because they sold out.
You mean like matte as in no shine, like sort of a matte finish? Is that what you're talking about? The doll,
The Matt doll.
no frills dolls.
Yep.
They should.
Kids are getting the Matt doll and they're ripping that
They
pearl
should
snap
make
right
a
off.
dad bod matte doll.
Mm-hmm.
We should sell that with the bald hair and the
Little bobblehead,
the
beer gut.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
the patchwork hair on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back hair, loads
True
of back hair.
manliness right here. Not that Ken hoity-toity fake stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
So
You saw Ken on Toy Story 3, right?
I remember seeing him. We watched all the Toy Stories recently, but
It was really funny.
what did he say?
Well, he had gotten what's her face in his changing room,
Uh-huh.
and he comes out wearing all the different Ken doll stuff. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Well,
So yeah, I don't think the girl's gonna, add that much. Eden, she just went to a softball tournament this weekend. 8U, Amanda had to get up at.
she teared up.
Well, they did pretty good, but they didn't win. But
No.
we got a text. I told you we were in Fort Worth on Saturday night. It's like 10. It was probably near 10:30. We were still at this restaurant listening to this music, and Amanda gets a text that their team is playing, needs to be on the field at 7 a.m.
And you're in Fort Worth.
We're in Fort Worth, and Eden's already staying the night, at somebody's house.
Well,
So anyway, that's I didn't go. I had work to do and sleep to have.
so girls can be different than boys, but you can have fun with both of them.
Oh yeah, they're definitely different than boys, though.
Yeah.
It's a completely different world.
Yeah.
And every man should read "Bringing Up Girls" by Dobson.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Does he bring because, I think I talked in the barbershop with several other guys who have girls coming. The whole bathroom thing is the scary thing.
I've never even thought about it. It's
But
so weird.
You've overcame it. All of us are having to face it.
Yeah, but I wasn't. Maybe I did think about it then.
But I
Potty
hear
training
they potty train faster.
Yeah,
And they
super simple.
speak faster, it seems like, and they seem
Yeah,
to
they're more
kind of
intelligent.
Yeah. That's why they need to submit.
Let's put them in a subservient role.
Like them smart ones work.
There's so many things wrong with this podcast.
No, it's not.
Just lost half of our fan base.
Whatever.
Every woman listening to this is
They're
going
like,
to be
hey,
like,
we
"All
just
right."
called them smarter
And that's why we're turning it off. Yeah, and then told them they need to submit to us.
because we're dumber.
That just doesn't seem right. No, but they're different, but they're precious. You have to, and the girls, they really, it's interesting because we were just at McDonald's yesterday. Took the boys to McDonald's before we went out and worked, and there's this, it was in the parking lot, random.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy and a girl talking, adults.
Yeah.
And you could tell that he's, either leaving for work for a week or maybe they're divorced or separated. And so this was his weekend or whatever. And there's this little girl. She couldn't have been older than, 7,
Yeah.
6 or 7. And she keeps getting out of the car and giving her dad another hug while they're talking and getting back in the car. You can tell her mom's telling her to get back in the car. And she gets out again, gives him another hug, and then she's just holding on to his leg. And I was thinking, the incredible attachment that girls have to their daddies.
Oh, I know. I'm already feeling like I'm calling the baby Pumpkin, and because she's gonna be born in October.
It's good. Do you have a name picked out?
No.
No.
That's my nickname now, Pumpkin.
Yeah, that's good. So there's a special relationship I feel like that girls have with their daddy.
I think so, because my dad has it with my sister. I see it like he gives lots of grace, more so than he ever gave to us.
And
like my dad would come down like a hammer on the boys.
Oh yeah.
But like my sister
gets a pass.
And
the boys can be resentful towards that, but they'll understand when they have a girl.
I think so. Like I'm not resentful now. I just remember thinking my sister got away with it.
Yeah. We're having that same conversation right now with our two boys. Yeah. She gets everything she wants, and you never tell her no.
Yeah. So, but
yeah,
I'm excited about the little girl.
Oh, it's
learn all the braids.
It's gonna change your world. You'll become a better man.
Yeah, I like watching TV and just holding the kiddos. Mm-hmm. Just letting them sit in my lap. We normally watch a lot of nature shows.
Yeah,
like fishing or hunting or whatever that lion wants to eat that day. And they should just put like a GoPro on an African huge lion.
That would be really cool.
And just make that a 24/7 thing. Like, well, what's going on right now? I don't know. Let's check out what Leo the lion's doing in the savannah. And you just check. Oh, well, right now he's not doing anything. But then when he like goes on the hunt, bam, like live GoPro on a Leo the lion in Africa.
Of course, you wouldn't see him hunt. The lionesses do the hunting. Subservient
so
roles.
Sexist. We just lost our audience.
See,
why did you do that? I'm sorry, audience.
Mufasa, you think Mufasa goes out and hunts?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Mufasa's too busy lounging around, dealing with the affairs of
this heron. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, one year the boys and Amanda were on a school trip, and it was Super Bowl Sunday, and I asked Eden if she wanted to watch the Super Bowl, and she said, no, I'd rather watch Tarzan. So we went and rented Tarzan, watched Tarzan instead of the Super Bowl. Yeah. Can you do that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Could you watch,
I might could do it
My
when
Little
I'm holding that
Princess?
little girl in my lap and she says, Daddy, I'll probably change my mind.
Yeah, you probably would.
But yeah, right now it's still in the oven. So, the first baby, I'm like, I didn't really have that much emotional attachment. Mm-hmm. Second baby, I knew what was going on and I knew what was going to happen. Mm-hmm. So the emotional attachment in pregnancy was great. Mm-hmm. Now this is the third baby. The emotional attachment in pregnancy is already pretty great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's funny how after you start having kids, pregnancy actually becomes more exciting.
Yeah, involved for you.
But the first pregnancy, you're like, you don't know what you're going through. Your wife's feeling stuff, but you're not feeling it.
Yeah, of course.
You just know you can't say anything to her.
Ever.
And if you do, you just got to have a lot of patience.
Like, what's she going to say when I remind her about her subservient role tonight as a wife?
She's going to slap me silly.
Matt just would not stop talking about
I'm sorry,
how
officer, but she just kept hitting me.
how he sends you to work every day and you're pregnant while he sits at home and watches the Cavs play basketball in his man cave.
I know, gosh. It's the cross I bear. But with that, at the barbershop, you hear it all.
Hear it all.
And there's men that come in that are daddies of little boys and daddies of little girls and daddies of both. And we need a family vehicle to get us there that has proper gun storage.
Yeah. Got it.
But don't keep it next to the diaper bag.
Priorities.
Yeah.
You need to get her a minivan.
Uh-huh. I've got me a minivan. I'm getting her the stretched hearse. Cargo space. You can put like that stroller. We're going to get a 3-seated stroller. I don't know if they make one, but I'm going to make one.
What? But your kids can walk.
Why? When you got a chariot.
You want a 3-seater so you can sit in and let your wife push.
Yeah. Well, this is the barbershop. Go Cavs. And happy Father's Day coming up maybe in a few 8 weeks.
Yeah. A couple weeks. All right, man.
Bye.
Bye.